So among the diseases we see, we also see patients who have Parkinson's disease from the age of 45 or 50 till about 70 to 80. See? Parkinson's disease doesn't kill you, but it disables you. So to prevent and treat it, there are nowadays special medicine mainly manufactured in Switzerland and America that we can prescribe and actually get the patient moving faster and functioning, and a lot of them go back to work, drive a car and lead a fairly independent life. Parkinson's itself does not decrease your lifespan. There's other diseases that like high blood pressure, heart disease, or pulmonary diseases that decrease your lifespan. You have to simultaneously take care of that. Okay. The other disease we do sometimes see patients coming saying that my memory is poor, and these cases are sometimes seen at the age of 50 or 60, and you check out, do a clinical exam on them, you find physically they are well. They are independently walking, have good control of their bowels and urine, and also are able to interact well, but they forget easily. They forget, you tell them your name, after 3 minutes they've forgotten it. You check them out, these patients, and then you find they can't do a serial 7, from 100 take away 7. They hesitate, sometimes get the right answer, sometimes get the wrong answer, sometimes they're just guessing. So they are going into what we call premature senility or Alzheimer's form of dementia. So over the years, since my training in 69 in America, I noticed that there seems to be an increase in Alzheimer's disease throughout Malaysia, but also throughout the world. I believe in America now they have about 35 to 40 million confirmed cases of Alzheimer's. So now there are no absolute medications for Alzheimer's, but the best way is to see if we can prevent it or push it backward so that it doesn't touch you till you are 80 years old. So the best way is, you must remember in life, your past is your future. So the more criminal things you do in the past to your body, like drinking, smoking, taking drugs, all of these affect your brain cells, your body cells, your heart cells, your blood pressure, and your lung function. So if you don't want to get Alzheimer's disease at a young age, stay away from smoking, stay away from drinking furiously, meaning don't drink more than 2 beers or 2 whiskeys or two champagnes. So you must have control. But smoking is an absolute no. That's it. You see? And stay away from dada or drugs, as they call it in Malaysia. Stay away. See, you have a better chance. The other way is interact with people kindly and nicely, not quarrel all the time. So you stimulate, interact with different people, not alone your family, not alone your relatives, not alone your immediate neighbors, for people far away and long ago. You interact. Each of the time you interact, it stimulates the neurons in the brain. And there are a lot of things called ganglias and dendrites. All of these multiply every time you have a conversation of something, let's say in Edinburgh or something in Paris. you know. So talking a lot, communicating a lot, and also at the same time take an interest in reading, not alone the newspapers, but a variety of books, not alone only criminal stories, but other interesting love stories, etc. Listening to music also stimulates the brain. So in your life, you must listen to music. You think music is only for children, it's not true. Music is also for 80-year-old people. Music helps to stimulate your brain because it helps out your heart rate and your perfusion to the brain. Okay. The other thing you have to do is, must do every day. Man is a physical animal. So like all animals, you must keep moving from childhood. Start learning to ride a bicycle. That way you improve your balance. Start playing football and any other type of games that you are able to play in your school or in your younger days, badminton, tennis, skiing, any form of exercise that you like to do or you are able to do or you can afford to do. All forms of exercise helps the muscles, and through the muscles helps the brain also, because all are interrelated. Sometimes the brain affects the muscles, sometimes the muscles affect the brain. So the more you move, the more you stimulate your brain. That way you will still grow old, your brain cells will still decrease and die, partly due to aging effect of high blood pressure, aging effect of narrowing of blood vessels due to high cholesterol, simple aging effect. And unfortunately, a lot of young children and young people don't like to mix with senior citizens as much as interacting with them. That is a very unfortunate thing. But you do the opposite by interacting with young people. By interacting with young people, you have to be quick to answer their questions. You have to be quick like them. Then they will enjoy it and interact with you. That's a very important thing. If you have children, interact with your children. And take a keen interest in their sports, in their hobbies, and that way you stimulate your brain cells. At the same time, you stimulate the child's brain cells also. So it's a two-way process of profiting. So all of these is but most important, I feel, is what you started in life ends up in life. So don't smoke, don't drink excess alcohol, don't take any drugs that affect the body. To try to avoid getting into a senior citizen's home. Try to live with your children if you can help it, because children stimulate the elders. The elders are an example to the children. If you need to answer any questions, I will do that. You can question me now.
That's a lot of advice and information there, Pa.
Yeah.
In just under 15 minutes, really, you've covered a breadth of neurology from when you started, and you've covered some of the topics that have been bread and butter to neurology. But what you're actually describing is just a human lifespan, right? You're actually describing human lifespan, which is just a natural aging process, where as we mature, we naturally take a decline. It doesn't happen like that. It happens very, very slowly and gradually that you don't even notice the aging over time. And most of what you're saying is just because of daily behavioral habits that cause an acceleration in our aging. That's what you're saying.
That's a fact of life.